Hello, my name is Joe Foy and I'm with the Wilderness Committee. This is another on-the-ground report, this time from Fish Lake in the Honey Gweteen territory of the Chilcotin Nation. I traveled with a group of independent journalists, writers, photographers, and videographers to west of Williams Lake to Fish Lake to learn about a plan by Taseko Mines Ltd to destroy the lake in order to build a huge open pit mine. At Fish Lake, we met Honey Gweteen Chief Marilyn Baptiste. Chief Baptiste explained to us the importance of the area for fish, for food of course, but also for the people's history. People had been living here for generations. In fact, there's ancient pit house or winter lodge sites on the island in the lake and around the lake. Chief Baptiste explained that there is universal support for protecting this place amongst the entire Chilcotin Nation and for stopping Taseko Mines from destroying it. And then it was back down the road. We were heading for the administrative office of the Honey Gweteen, located in the Namaya Valley. We'd come to attend a public meeting and to interview a former chief and current councillor, Roger William, about Fish Lake and the efforts to protect it.
You know, even like just for me as an individual, my uncles, my great uncles, my family lived there. We have members that live in this community that are descended from the area, and we range our cattle there. Not only that, we have history where our underground homes, underground lodges, winter lodges are right on the island of the lake, around the lake. We have a graveyard, and this area is an area that you know, you could actually live there all year. You know, the snow is huge in the winter, but you can survive off that little area all year. It's like an area where you have all the resources.
That's important to you and your community, but why should somebody in Toronto or in northern, somewhere else in northern BC, why should they care about Fish Lake?
Well, what if this was their backyard? You know, what if this is a lake, an ecosystem that works, and you prove time and time that you use the area, that area is important to you, and they're going to destroy it forever. You got salmon that come up the river. You know, not too long ago, this past summer, we had elders catching salmon in Taseko Lake still. So there's, I mean, we're looking at not only Taseko but Chilco, one of the most consistent salmon runs in BC, possibly being affected by this mine.
But would you just say to somebody that what's happening in Fish Lake may have a direct impact on what happens?
If they can, I can tell someone in Canada that if the government can destroy a lake and not prove to us that it's not gonna destroy the rivers and the salmon, with First Nations who prove Declaration of Rights, and they're appealing that title, and an area that's important to all the local people. If they can destroy that, just like saying if Wayne Gretzky can be traded, who can't? So you're looking at, if you can destroy Fish Lake, what lake can you protect in BC or Canada? None. Because this is one of the lakes that is right up there. Top 10 fisheries in BC. A lot of use, very important, and they're going to destroy it. If they can do that, they can do that in there.
So right, they can do that here. So, what do you think? What are people prepared to do to defend Fish Lake now?
Anything. I think they're prepared to do what it takes to protect Fish Lake. And right now we're looking at we went through the panel hearing process. We've the leadership are going through the media process. So our people are waiting, and people are right now they're building. We have family members, descendants from the area that are rebuilding. That this was not because of the mine, but that's what they wanted to do. They want to go back home and be able to live off that land again. So we still have people that range their cattle there from this community. So, if you're going to destroy someone's house, they're going to do everything they can to protect their house. So this is how not only Honey Gweteen, but the rest of the Chilcotin communities, other Chilcotin communities are willing to build structures there so that Chilcotin people can use those structures to use the areas.
So you're prepared for physical confrontation if necessary?
Whatever it takes to, I think being a former chief, we had a roadblock back in 1991, May 7, 1992, May 7, and that was at Henry's Crossing, just north of this community, Honey Gweteen, and they wanted to lock what we call a Tsilhqot'in, which is the Brittany Triangle, and that's a Chilco River, 50-mile long lake, Taseko Lake, 50-mile long, or 25 miles long. Yes, Brittany Triangle, and the two rivers meet. They wanted to lock in the area, and we had a roadblock for about 2 months.
Oh yeah.
So
and what was the outcome of that?
Well, they haven't touched it yet. It's in a title case. We've proved Aboriginal title to the area.
After the interview with Roger William, we headed on over to Chilco Lake, which is a huge, long, high-elevation lake fed by the melting snow waters of the coast mountains. Its crystal clear waters are where massive runs of salmon come up the Fraser and the Chilcotin and Chilco rivers to get to this lake, and you can see there the spawned out carcasses of the sockeye run lining the lakeshore, bare prints in the sand. And here you really get a sense. In the land of the Honey Gweteen, water holds it all together. Of course the people don't want a big, polluting, open pit mine. The Chilcotin Nation is standing behind them. It's time for the entire nation of Canada to stand behind them too and say no to the mine. Please get involved. Well, that's it for this edition of the Wilderness Committee's On the Road Report. This has been Joe Forey reporting. To get involved, please write, email, phone Canada's Environment Minister, Jim Prentice. Tell him exactly how strongly you feel about protecting Fish Lake. For more information, go to the Wilderness Committee website at www.wildernesscommittee.org. That's wildernesscommittee.org. Bye for now.